Let us continue playing Imperium Galactica 2. When we last left off, problems. We found the info screen, and this is the bar that says what our problems are. Our space forces are now starting to lag behind the other races. This is a problem because one of the easiest ways of fixing our initial issues is by conquering one of the planets. And I'm looking at Central 14 as the probable target here. It's a mid-range world. It may actually have facilities on it to build other things. It will start a war, definitely. But their other planets appear to be reasonably weak other than their home world. And if they've just got a home world, then we'll probably be okay with this. At least until we can actually get enough tanks and things to actually make a full-out conquest. Central 14 might be weak enough that we can take it. That's the thinking here. So what I've done is I've set up more constructions going on basically here. We're hoping that soon... I don't know. I did have something building, didn't I? I'm sure I had something building somewhere. What was I doing last? Yeah. Always helpful if I remember these things. Yeah, you won't have started building anything yet. Oh well, either way. Spin on. So we got no research which is going to help us out just yet. But now we're going to spend a lot of money building extra fighters and extra attack craft from here. We need to make this fleet stronger, much stronger than it currently is. And then we're going to take on Central 14 and whatever the Solarian Empire has. That is the plan. In the meantime, we can actually go and join up with you, and you will grant us... Yes, there we go.
Emperor, I am in your debt, sir. The crew from your ship was extremely helpful. They brought my computer back online in no time, and I was able to make the delivery on schedule. Without your intervention, I stood to lose a great deal of money over this. Please accept a small token of my thanks.
And we gain 4,000 credits, which, yeah, not bad for a random bit of nonsense. So, active star map then. So our... Oops, we don't want to take on those. We want our Conqueror fleet, and we want to move that back into position up here. So in the meantime, yeah, they're building more Drugwolf cruisers, and this one's building fighters. Because we're going to need some fighters in reserve now, I think. In order to take them on, we're going to need more fighters, we're going to need more ships, more of everything. So we might as well have both areas starting to build them. We shall see, though. In the meantime, our money's actually pouring in quite nicely.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base.
And yes, there we go. I was kind of waiting on this one. We're now going for heavy destroyers. And if we can get that researched before the second... Oh, and also your nearly tank production. Oh, that could be really useful if it is. Alright, we'll take that up to 2. But we want to try and catch up now in the... arms race now.
Reporting, sir.
We'll keep you where you are.
You
Because if we can
received
get
a diplomatic message.
diplomatic message from the Solarian Empire, who say we shall send an acknowledgement about that. Let's have a quick look at the military standings. Drugwolf probably hasn't been taken into account yet, but we're falling behind again. Right.
Your orders?
We're going to wait on that one now, because if we can get this to build some tanks, it's got to be close. It's got to be close. 50 required. Come on, a little more. There we go. Yeah, so it's plus 109 people each month. That's what the monthly figure is.
Sir.
And now we start building some tanks. So what we want to do now is designing and making sure that our tanks are up to scratch. Tractor tank, cannon turret, but nothing else there. It is the strongest type of tank we got currently, so that's all we can really do with that. Just thinking of this. Track tanks have 20 hit points. Yeah, it's basically double hit points and an extra point of speed is what we get for that. So
Yes, sir.
now, production. We want tracked tanks, and we want quite a few of them. I'm going to go up to 8 of them for now. We'll get 6. Right, so there's 3 paths building up here. We're still behind on military strength. Overall funds we're okay on at the moment, which is okay. Population we're ahead. Let's not talk about that. Planet-wise, we have more than everybody else.
Your orders. On my
Right,
way.
fighters might as well join
Yes,
up.
sir.
You upload. Oh, actually, you'll have to wait for it. It's not uploading really, but you know what I mean. Ah, dear. Let's wait for some tanks to be produced so we can actually do that. Oh, Central 1's now done. So, basic plan, as we said with Central 1, I think was making it a high civilian world with a low tax rate, which is fine. Want that to start building up population.
Yes, sir.
I don't think the tanks took that long to build, because they're only 6,000. Okay, why are we struggling with that? Oh, has the population gone down?
Your orders.
Oh, we're having population issues. Okay, that's why. Alright, that might not be such a fixed thing then.
Yes. Moving to new position, sir. Yes,
The thing is,
sir.
this fleet is virtually useless, actually, as it turns out. But if we can get the advanced destroyers online as well, that would probably be helpful. Running out of money again. But we're used to that.
Research is completed.
Nice. Okay, heavy destroyers. So next up, I think we can go for, if I go for the energy shields, or the pulse lasers. Pulse lasers means we'll do more damage. Hyperdrive Mark 2 means we'll move faster. Torpedoes. I think we'll go energy shield here. Yep, tax income's fine. We have 1 tracked tank. Okay.
Your orders. On my way.
Getting there. Next up, we need to design a new, and darn it. Well, it's slow, but we'll get there. We will get there. I'd love to wait for the energy shield to come up, but I'm not sure we're going to have a chance, are we? Fly quad lasers, enhanced, Hyperdrive Mark 1. I think we'll have to stick with that.
Reporting,
more
sir.
fighters.
Approach vectors set.
Yeah, we're going to have to make a move soon, I think. Because otherwise we're just not going to be able to match them. They're going to build up defenses on Central 14 and we'll lose our window. We have to attack them. It's a guarantee. We have to actually make a move on them.
Research is completed.
Right. Let's then research the Hyperdrive Mark 2 and design, because that fleet's now essentially redundant, really. So upgrade that to an energy shield. Enhanced radar, quad laser, Hyperdrive Mark 1. Okay, so that's fine. Redesign. Star map. Right, so Central 4 will now build some heavy destroyers. This is basically to build a backup fleet here, really. So this is going to build 5 of those. It's going to take it forever, but this is our backup fleet. I think we're going to have to rely on this being enough. If it's not enough, this will cause problems.
Target acquired.
But on the plus side, our closest world to them has now established itself a little. We might be able to get to tank production later. The benefits of taking that world are probably huge. Let's go for it. What's the worst that's going to happen here?
You received a diplomatic message.
Okay. me just check one thing before we do that. Yes, our power has gone up. We're closer. Probably close enough that we could now, in theory, do it. Let's see what they actually wanted to talk about. They threatened me last time. Take care how we deal with this. Oh, we are going to take care. We are taking care. Hopefully those heavy destroyers are coming along shortly, though. How's this one doing? Colony hub now built, but it hasn't built anything else. It does have people in reserve. So it might be worth going for building research or something here. See what we're short on the building side of things. So we're one away from automatic food factory, which is useful. Machine gun fort. These take a lot, if I remember rightly. 5. Solar plant is something we can technically research, I think. 2 and 2. We should be able to do that. Yeah, we have 2 operational ones, so we can actually research that. Yeah, I think we'll go solar plant then next time, because that's actually going to be a that's an increased power thing, and you need power as much as you can get a lot of the time. Right. New message arrived. Smaller rats disturb our cities.
Sir, we've had reports of demonstrations taking place simultaneously in several major cities across the Empire. The group organizing the actions is the Brotherhood of Tears. They're calling for government aid in their search for the Tears, and what they're calling the lost heritage of man. We're going to have to keep an eye on them, sir. Their support base is growing and becoming ever more vocal. We've put a monitoring team onto them already, and I'll keep you informed of any developments.
Yes, that's the whole Solarian God Emperor. Dear. I'd rather not deal with that right now, but we'll see. So, war were declared then, I think is the word here. War were declared.
Yes,
War has been declared.
On the plus side, they didn't have any defenses.
Enemy planet has been overrun by your forces.
That's a good thing. And what did they have? They had 2 tank researches, a building research. They were building a rocket fortress. Nice. That's going to help us out later. Okay, I'm quite pleased with that, because now our research has basically massively expanded. We've also crippled their tank production. Well, tank research anyway. Ultimately, though, it's not going to solve an issue with their homeworld, but I think we could sweep across and take that one as well off of them.
Yes, sir.
If we're quick.
Target select.
This is where we're going to find out how tough their
An
fleet...
enemy fleet has been spotted.
Alright, how comparatively strong is that fleet? 6
Yes, sir.
to 6. But they have more in the way of fighters. They could go and take that back. This is a little difficult. Also, so much for you building military. I'm sure I put you on for military. Tank production. Yeah. It's a nice little defensive station here. I'd love to be able to take 15, but we'll see what they actually do here. Because our support's not coming for a while. They also do have 6 tanks.
Awaiting orders, sir. Orders received.
Right. I'm going to deploy the tanks at this stage, because we might have to fight this off here. Ooh, tricky, tricky, tricky.
Moving to attack.
We're going to have to try and deal with them. If this fails horribly, we are in a lot of pain. We do not have as many fighters as them. Depends whether our ships are actually superior. I'm not sure that they are. Right, the first major engagement. Let's see, firepower 40. Okay, our ships are superior. At the very least, our heavy cruisers are, but they have more support in the way of support here.
sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Want to target things carefully here. Yeah, I want to put my Dugworths together if I can. That actually might be better. I'll set up like that. Right.
Reporting, sir.
You two,
Moving to
take
attack.
on that one.
Yes.
You two, take on that
Let's
one.
go. Yes.
Now,
Your
these
orders.
are actually weaker than their ships, so these are going to have to
Reporting, sir.
try and go 2-on-1. So I think the best thing to do
Target
is support.
acquired.
They have more fighters than us, so... Actually, what can they do with our fighters here? I think we'll put our fighters on defensive duty more than attack duty. But we're already down to one. We've lost all our fighters already. This is the problem. We have the heavy attack though.
Target destroyed. Awaiting orders, sir. Target acquired.
The more of those we
sir.
take out, the more we can actually...
Yes, sir. Your orders. Let's go.
The more of these we take out, the less tanks they
Target
have.
acquired.
Even if we actually lose this encounter, which is still possible.
Yes, sir. Reporting, sir. Acknowledged. Target destroyed, sir. Yes, sir.
This is going
Target
okay. That
select.
side of the battle is going better
Yes,
than this
sir.
first one. We'll use you up as human shield. The
We're gonna
Douglas are
die
more
here,
powerful.
sir. Awaiting orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Not if we can help it.
Yes, sir. Target acquired. Yes.
Yeah, we might lose a couple of ships here, but that's
Enemy
fine.
eliminated. Yes, sir.
That's fine.
Target
We're okay.
acquired.
We've taken out all of their attack ships, so this means all they've got left are
Target destroyed.
fighters.
Your orders.
Might actually keep all of our ships alive the way we're going
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes. On my way. Reporting. Acknowledged.
How are we doing for fighter waves? We don't have any fighter waves, of course, but you know.
Yes, sir.
There are 35 fighters left. Alright, all that attack. We can do this now.
Yes. Awaiting orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Trying to keep some of our ships alive.
Your orders?
You're the weakest ship
On
we've got
my way.
left. Go in retreat.
On my way.
Problem is, you can't really see the fighters, unfortunately.
Aye, sir.
They are everywhere. We're
Yes,
keeping you
sir.
moving because, you know, moving
Orders
target
received.
might be slightly
Moving
better.
to new position, sir. Yes.
Or maybe it's worth
Aye,
covering
sir.
you. Protecting you off, I guess. Well, they have 15 left, and that number's reducing. Well, that was a successful battle, and if that's the case, we can have a successful campaign here, because I can go and take their next world as well, and then sue for peace, because our fleet is still intact. It might have actually upgraded by the time we're done with this.
Your orders?
None of our
Moving into
ships
position.
actually destroyed,
Reporting,
including our
sir.
weakened ships.
Orders received.
Boom. I don't imagine for a moment we're in condition to take the home world, but let's load up the tanks again
Let's
and go for Central 15. Well, that is how it is done, apparently. So we have another spy center as well, actually, so let's see what we can do here. You're good. We don't have enough money for you, though, but we do want you. 24,000 credits. Plus, our money should have now had a bit of a boost from that. Let's see, what do we want this one to do? I think this one needs to build military for now. And build up some defenses.
Yes.
That rocket turret is useful. We're going to need it. Just some additional defenses going on. And meanwhile, we build that second fleet. Also, let's have a quick check on the old info screen and see what's happened. It either hasn't registered it yet, or it hasn't registered it yet. Research not too far ahead, but that will have massively helped now because we now got the ability to research a lot more stuff.